Here we have the homework for day 1, adding and subtracting polynomials. So I'm only going to do the first couple because the rest are going to be the homework problems for the students. Adding and subtracting means we can combine the like terms accordingly. So our first problem says to find the sum of h squared plus 4h minus 4 and 5h squared minus 8h plus 2. Find the sum means we are going to add. The simple way that I remember it is sum has 3 letters, and add has 3 letters as well. So this means we're going to add this first guy, and we're going to add the second trinomial here. So as long as they're in order, which they are, we can write them up. So we have h squared plus 4h minus 4, and we are adding 5h squared minus 8h plus 2. Now adding is relatively easy. We can just go top to bottom using the signs within our trinomials here. So we have h squared plus 5h squared. So 1h plus 5, the 1h squared plus the 5h squared gives me 6h squared. Here we have 4h plus a negative 8h. That's going to end up giving me minus 4h. And then a negative 4 plus a positive 2 ends up being minus 2. So when we add them together, we just go top to bottom. 1 plus 5 gives me 6. 4 minus 8 gives me negative 4. And the negative 4 plus 2 gives me the negative 2. So there is our sum. 6h squared minus 4h minus 2. Our second problem, we are tasked with subtracting 3c minus 5 from 6c squared plus 3c plus 9. So we have to be careful here. We're subtracting this from the 6c squared. So we're actually going to write this one first. 6c squared plus 3c plus 9. And we are told we're subtracting. And we are subtracting the 3c minus 5. So I'm going to line them up here with the appropriate letter. So I'm going to put the 3c underneath the other c. So we have a 3c, and then minus 5 being a number, so I put it under the number 9. Now here we have a blank space, so just like before, if I have a blank space, I can always use a form of 0. So I don't have any 0c squareds, so I can put 0c squared plus 3c minus 5 if I want something there. You don't have to, but you can put it there as a placeholder. So 6c squared minus nothing, minus 6 minus 0 is still 6. And we have to remember we are subtracting everything. So 3c minus 3c. Well, 3c minus 3c, 3 minus 3 is nothing. So I don't have any c's. So plus no c's. And then 9 minus negative 5. Again, using calculator, we can plug it in, or we can realize subtracting a negative turns it into a positive. 9 plus 5 gives me a plus 14. So there is the difference. Now technically we don't really need that middle term, the 0c, because 0 times anything is 0. So I don't really have to have it in there. So I could shorten it out to be 6c squared plus 14. Either form is acceptable, either form is correct, because they are equal in value. And that is adding and subtracting polynomials by combining like terms.